You give me this energy. It is like you set me free. Chasing highs to stay alive. But if I'm with you, I'll survive. So hold me close into the night, 'cause I need you to stay. You take me to paradise, that's why it's hard to wait.
Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new, hi, I'm Haley and I'm so happy you're stopping by today. Today's video is going to be all things in the kitchen. We're going to be focusing on cleaning, decluttering, organizing, and we're going to be actually taking some spaces and totally reorganizing them. My daughter has figured out how to get into some of the cabinets, and we have kind of baby-proofed, as you've seen in probably my other videos if you've been following along, how we've kind of managed that. And I will keep probably some of those the same just because we don't have a ton of counter space for like up top. But I do want to move like our glass bowls and a couple of other things just so that I know those she absolutely can't get into, and if she gets into those, I really don't care. So that's my plan for this. I'll probably walk through more in the voiceover of what my plan is, exactly what I'm doing just as I'm going through it. I feel like it's easier than me just talking the whole time. So we're gonna go ahead and get started and see how much I can get accomplished during Waverly's nap, because I want to try to get this all done and get the counters a good wipe down, take everything off them, and then I also want to give the floors a really good sweep and mop in here. So let's go ahead and get started.
Can I be around you for motivation? Just a little while, a simple.
Okay, I'm first starting out with just giving you an overview of how everything looks, and there's honestly a few things that I'm not even really going to change. I just need to kind of go in there and reorganize a little bit. Some things have just gotten jumbled, and as I actually am doing this, I am taking notes of different organizers that I want to get and different projects that I want to accomplish, and I'll kind of talk through that as we go throughout each cabinet.
Life is hard the way it is, but with you it's easier. Follow me into the night, without you I'm falling deeper. Stay a bit longer, yeah, I just need you to, I just need you to. Stay a bit longer, I just need you to.
The first drawer that I'm starting in is like our junk drawer, where we keep like gum, some extra candy that we end up getting, pens, tape, all that kind of stuff. And I'm making sure as I'm going through and just giving the cabinets a good wipe down, and then if there's anything stuck on like the outside, I'm tackling it then. I'm going to be getting some liners because I feel like some of the cabinets, like our pan one especially, has gotten to be pretty bad just with like all the oils that don't end up coming off when I wash them. So that's one of my new projects that I'm going to be tackling soon, because that really needs to get done, because I don't want to ruin the cabinets since they aren't ours, but I just don't want to ruin them in general. So I'm just kind of organizing this, and I thought about putting the hot pads in here, but I found a different place for them. But yeah, you'll just kind of see my organizing. This drawer I just kind of am having here and there, and then I think I'm going to add actually my scissors into this cabinet. I just need to get another organizer for it. So this is where we keep the majority of like our big mixing bowls, and I did not like the glass ones down here. I ended up most times, like when Waverly was playing it, they would end up on the counter and then just come back down, and I just didn't make a place for them anywhere else. So I did that today, and then I actually moved some bigger mixing bowls into this, just so it's all mixing bowls except for our big glass ones, and it just is way more functional. I would love for all the bowls to be next to each other, but just the way our kitchen is laid out, and things that I do and do not want her to touch, it's just not possible. But as I'm organizing and cleaning today, let me know if you have any tips for like different ways I could organize, because I'm always looking for new things. So now we're moving on to our silverware drawer, and then like where we keep, I don't even know what you would call it, like our cookie cup, like scooper, can opener, pizza cutter, and then like all of our knives and all that kind of stuff. And I'm just organizing it, and I've pretty much figured out a good way to organize them. I got rid of just a few things, and honestly, a lot of the like bowls and knives and anything else that I got rid of, it's actually just going to go into our camper. We don't have a ton in there, so these it works out perfect that we can just put it into our camper.
I lose my way and I freeze. I wish you knew what power you have over me, but now it's so hard to breathe. Just get me out of here.
This drawer ended up changing quite a bit. I just moved things around. I do want to get some of those containers for like all of the bags I have and saran wrap. I think those are super pretty, and I think now that I have extra space in here, I could actually do that and it would be like really good. I ended up moving like the glass bowls that were like smaller with the rest of the glass bowls, and then some other like containers that I had just put in there, I put them down in the container drawer. And I'm gonna talk about the bottom drawer because I don't know how to organize containers. It's a lot.
Get me out of here. I can't believe you're here. Can't get any words, no. I will never smile for you, smile for you, smile for you, smile for you. I will never cry for you, cry for you, cry for you, cry for you. I can't take this anymore. You say we're done, but you still want more. Baby, what I need is you out the door. This time I'm sure, yeah, that you're a bad boy up to no good. Trying to be a man, but you're stuck in boyhood. Baby, you won't ever treat me the way you should, so it's over for good. I will never smile for you, smile for you, smile for you, smile for you. Yeah, I will never cry for you, cry for you, cry for you, cry for you. Oh yeah, yeah. What do you expect me to?
Okay, so this is the drawer that I was talking about. I keep like metal spatulas in there for when we're grilling, and then like cheese graters, but I actually ended up moving that. And then I just struggle with the not the cabinets, the Tupperware containers. I feel like we have some glass ones, and I don't love that they're this low, but Way really doesn't get into them like too much. It's like been one time that she's actually opened this and started getting them out, and then I just moved all the glass because I really don't care if she gets into the Tupperware. It's just all the glass ones that I don't want her to get into. But I have a struggle of trying to organize them, just knowing like which direction they should go, how to do it. I feel like I just always shove them in there and then search for the one that I need when I need it, which is not that good. And I tried to figure out a place where like I could put it up taller, but I just didn't have room for all of them. So you have to let me know your tips for organizing that. This is our tinfoil, saran wrap, Keurig situation, and I need to get an organizer for the Keurigs just so they're a little bit more contained. I've seen those one that go into the cabinet and they're like wood, so I thought about getting those, but I also thought I have some from the dollar store that are big in my silverware drawer that I really like, and I think they would work really good. I should try them and just see first before I buy them. But if those don't work, or if I find them, I haven't been able to find them for a while, then I can just get the wood ones, and it'll just help this drawer feel more put together. And then now I'm going to move on into our pans in just a second, and this is what I was telling you where the cabinets are starting to get a little gross. I scrubbed them, but not very well. I'm going to get a magic eraser and really scrub those and get all of it off before I line them. So I didn't scrub too much today, just gave them a good wipe down, and even that helps so much.
An ache inside of me. It's a deep hole where I bleed. Oh, can I seal it? You're like an ocean without land, not a single grain of sand. I'm drifting on it. So cold yet warm when you hold me, when you close. I know the grave.
I would love to get a matching set of like cups and plates. You're gonna see that I have a lot of like mismatch just because we just never got those. Something else that I really want to get is matching spices. We already passed the spices and I didn't really organize them too well, but I want to get like the tiered stand for those because it's really hard for us to see them. I feel like we're constantly like moving them around. So I want to get that, and then just like a matching set. I think it'll just look really nice. So I think I'm going to do that soon, and probably have it in a video. And then a place that I also didn't show today was my pantry. I decided I was going to do that in a whole another video because I do want to get some different organizers for in there, stuff like that. And then I also didn't show underneath my sink because I want to do a whole new video on that, just because what we have now isn't working. I need a few more organizational pieces. So basically what I'm thinking is we're going to have like a part 2 where I'm going to be adding in different organizational pieces and adding in those liners. So I don't know when it's going to be coming out, but I think that's going to be coming soon. This cabinet gives me anxiety because we don't have like a ton of storage. We can't keep like our medicine in like the bathroom or somewhere else. So I want to get a few more containers to put, so that way all of that is kind of hidden. I just don't have them right now, so I'm gonna get those, and then we can kind of finish that too. And I thought about putting like the medicine more in our spice cabinet. We'll see whatever works better, and then maybe I could put the storage bins, like containers, up there, but I would have to get a step stool. So we'll kind of just see, but I'm just kind of going through. There was a few things that were expired or empty, so I just kind of went through those and did the best that I could with it.
I'll be on my way. I'll be on my way. It's just my lion heart, the one you try to tame. You are the hunter tonight. I'm right here dodging the light, but nobody knows who is the cat, who's the mouse. And I'm not gonna stay here to figure it out. I'll be on my way.
This is our appliance cabinet, and for the most part, Ray really actually doesn't get into here. She'll open up the door, and that's about it. So I'm gonna go ahead and move my blender into here, and I'm going ahead and like putting the sharp object, like the knife, on it, and then putting the lid just on the side, just so that way she can't hurt herself if she were to grab it. And then I thought about moving the cutting boards up to the second shelf, and then decided I'm just gonna put my hot pads in there. It'll fit better. It's right by the oven, and I really like the way it turned out there. Okay, so here's a little overview of everything that I'm either getting rid of, trash, decluttering, or getting to a different place. Like a lot of this section is just gonna go to the camper. This is garbage. This is DI. And then this is all of my pump stuff, and just some extra bottles and stuff like that. So I will need to get a little container for these, just so that way it's all contained and I know where it's at for whenever there's another baby. This just goes somewhere else. So not a ton that I got rid of, but definitely like quite a bit. Now I'm going ahead and just going counter by counter and wiping it down, taking everything off so that way I can just give the counters a really good clean, and then putting them back, and then we'll move on into getting the floors done.
The one
thing that I've been doing to pick up all of the crumbs off the floor lately is using the vacuum. I didn't really think that using the vacuum would work that good, but with all of the crumbs and how many times I have to sweep in a day, it is so nice just to run the vacuum and get them all clean. What would make it even better is if I had a cordless vacuum. I've been looking into getting one of the stick vacuums, but I'm just trying to decide which one I want to get based on like my budget and all that, because I think I would use it so much, and where our house isn't very big, it would just get done really quick and I could get the floors clean so fast. So if you like hate sweeping and you feel like sweeping is just a pain, try vacuuming it if you haven't. I absolutely love it, and it's like my new favorite way. I mean, I will sweep, and I think sweeping you can get into the nook and crannies better, but I really do love vacuuming it now.
Don't know how to stop, but I've been feeling like you're pretty easy to like. When your body is closer to mine, you got me feeling like there's no one other than you who can make me lose my mind. You start me up like no one has ever could. You fuel my fire. What are the odds we end up loving it, spending every minute together? I found it quite hard, quite lovely. You start me up like no one has ever could. You fuel my fire, fire, fire. 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 You fuel my fire. Let's keep this fire alive. Let's keep this fire alive. You start me up like no one has ever could. You fuel my fire. What are the odds we end up loving it, spending every minute together? I found it quite hard, quite lovely. You start me up like no one has ever could. You fuel my fire, fire. Let's keep this fire alive. Fire. Let's keep this fire alive. Fire.
Now that the floors are all mopped, I'm going to go ahead and show you all the afters. Know that things are not perfect in here. I can definitely improve, and I think just trying to find the mix and match of what works is key in getting good organization. And you don't need to actually spend a lot of money to get good organization. You just have to do trial and error. But I did take notes of things that I do want to get because it can help. And just know that you can organize on whatever kind of budget. Dollar Tree has so many good things. A lot of my organization is from there. Thank you guys all so much for watching. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up and leave me a comment if you like this video. Also, make sure that you are subscribed so you don't miss any more of my videos, and I will see you guys all in my next one. Bye, you guys.
You make me lose my mind.